Russell Wilson of the Seahawks joining us on the program. Good morning, Russ. How are you?
Good morning. How you guys doing?
Where are you?
I'm at the facility right now in Seattle. But
Did anybody get there before you?
I don't think so this morning. I don't think so.
What's the earliest you've ever arrived at camp, at the facility?
Probably 4 a.m. This morning I got here at 4:30. So just getting ready for this week. It's going to be an exciting week. Got a big game coming up, first game of the year. So headed to Denver. So it's going to be a good challenge. But looking forward to it. But.
Wait, what do you do at 4:30 in the morning?
I'll watch film, just get prepared, making sure that the week is ready to roll, and just it's a process, and you got to trust the process. My thought is I got 16 weeks to do whatever it takes to win, and so you sacrifice that and you get up and get early, and going early.
It sounds like you might be trying to get out of diaper duty. Is there any truth to that?
Well, the good thing is Feature's potty trained, and Sienna, she's not too bad, so she's getting there too. So I don't have to worry about it too much.
Okay, all right.
I think that's part of the reason. I think that's part of the reason why I'm getting up early.
Summer vacation? You guys do anything fun?
Yeah, we actually had an amazing time. Sierra and I, and the family, we went multiple places. We were able to go to London. We went to China, went to Shanghai and Hangzhou, and then we went to, and then Sierra and I, she told me, we've been married for, a couple of years now. She says to me, Russ, that little hiatus thing we did, for that 4 days after we got married, I don't really consider that a honeymoon. I said, what do you mean? She says, well, honeymoons are 7 days or more. So I was like, all right. So I ended up, I had to level up and take her to, we went to Japan, went to Tokyo, and then we went to South Africa, and we went down to Cape Town, and we got to be around the townships in Cape Town, which was pretty amazing, and it was just amazing to see so many young kids with nothing but yet seeing the joy on their faces and just the joy that they have in their hearts and so much love. It was the most rewarding thing in the world, and so to be able to do that, and then we went to safaris, and we went to Botswana, and we went to Madikwe. So we saw some lions, and we saw every animal you could ever imagine, pretty much.
Wow. Okay, who got recognized more, you or your wife, on these trips?
She did, for sure. Everybody was jamming to her music in Africa. It was pretty funny. So, she can move a lot better than me. That's for sure.
Is it Ciara or Sierra? I thought it was Ciara. You called her Sierra.
Yeah, it's Sierra.
Oh, Sierra. Oh, wait a minute. This is breaking news. I've been calling Ciara.
She does love you, so she does. She's all right with it.
That's good. Okay. Yeah, I didn't want to offend her there. Russell Wilson joining us, by the way, on the cover of Wheaties. Pretty big stuff there.
Yeah, pretty cool, man. Just to be, I remember back in the day, walking down aisle 9 and in the grocery store, Richmond, Virginia, trying to get a box of Wheaties, and seeing guys like Muhammad Ali or Michael Jordan, and John Elway's of the world, and seeing Dan Marino and then Ken Griffey Jr. with the backwards hat, hitting home runs, those are the type of things that are inspiring as a young kid, and just to be able to come from Richmond, Virginia, a small town, and just be able to be on the cover of Wheaties is pretty amazing. So it's the breakfast of champions, and so I actually surprised. I'm going to be surprised in future this morning with a fresh new box of Wheaties too. So he doesn't know quite yet. So
he's going to know cool. When Dad's on the cover of Wheaties, he's going to look at the box, then look at you.
Yeah, I'm taking his first day of school today, so I'm fired up to take him and have some fun with him today. So it'll be cool.
Is he allowed to root for anybody other than you?
Yeah, of course, but he's a big time Hawks fan. He's like, he's chanting around the house, "Go Hawks!" The funniest thing is though, Dan, is he's doing the snap count now. So he's like, "Green 80," So it's actually pretty funny. And so, but he loves going to the games and just having a good time. That's for sure.
I know that you obviously aware Khalil Mack is now a Chicago Bear, and that changed a little bit with your preparation because week 2 you get to see Khalil Mack. What'd you think of that deal?
Yeah, well, first of all, it's pretty great deal for him. I mean, obviously he's one of the best players in the game. He's been spectacular, ever since he stepped on the field, and he's a star for sure. And he's a game changer. He makes plays, so getting ready for week 1. We got Vaughn week 1. We got Vaughn week 1, and then we got Khalil week 2, and the rest of the group. So but it'll be an exciting season. We're looking forward to the journey. But Khalil's very, very deserving. That's for sure.
You're going to run into probably the 3 best defensive players in the game. You got Aaron Donald. You get him twice. And you get Khalil Mack. You get Von Miller. Anybody else you want to throw in there?
That's enough. we can stop there.
Can you outrun all of those guys? Are you faster than all 3?
Hopefully I need to be, because you don't want to get caught from behind with those guys running after you. But those guys got a lot of respect for. They play the game tough. They play the game the right way. They're so at the end of the day, I'm into my career. Hopefully 15, 20 years from now, those guys are going to be Hall of Famers. And to think about some of the guys I've gotten to play against so far in my career, it's always fun. That we can get to play the best of the best, and it's exciting.
You're 29. Now, 29 used to be old in the NFL. You're 12 years younger than Tom Brady. Will you be playing at 41?
Yes, I will. My God willing, I just for me, I've invested a lot in terms of my body and my mind, and just all the things that I do all day, every day, all off season. There is no such thing as an off day, so you have to prepare that way. And I think that how you prepare is huge, and how you prepare to be the best every single time you step on the field, and making sure that you're 100%.
I was just wondering about this. You went on that safari. If you were going to attach an animal to Aaron Donald, Von Miller, and Khalil Mack, of the animals you saw on the safari with Sierra, what animal would you attach? Okay, let's start with Khalil Mack.
Well, all 3 of them, honestly, for the most part, I would. Khalil Mack, that's a good one. I would say Khalil and Aaron. They're more like. They're like rhinos, man. The funny thing is we got to the cool thing is we got to poach. There's a lot of anti-poaching going on. So we for the anti-poaching going on in Africa, because they're trying to save the rhinos.
Yeah.
We were trying to help save them, and so we were able to help save 2 rhinos, and that was pretty amazing. So to be able to get up and close and personal with the rhinos, and just to help take their blood and help really kind of mark them, so that way when all these poachers are trying to kill them, they can track them, and so that way they can find the poachers and help save these rhinos. And so, but anyways, I would say Aaron Donald and Khalil and even Vaughn, they're like rhinos. They're fast. They're physical. They can get in and out of breaks. So they're pretty athletic.
Could you elude a rhino?
No, when you see a rhino move, it's pretty incredible. I think they go up to like 40, maybe even 50 miles an hour, or something like that. It's pretty wild.
Oh boy. What did you think of Colin Kaepernick's Nike ad? Have you seen that?
I haven't had the chance to really look at it yet. I saw it this morning. Kind of, I was about to hop in the car, and I noticed everybody was talking about it. So, but I think at the end of the day, the thing that the world really needs, Dan, is love and grace, and there's so much going on right now, and I think that that's just what we all need right now, and there's so many there's so many things going on, and we get so distracted with everything else that we forget to do that. No matter if you're white, no matter if you're black, no matter if you're Latino, no matter where you're from, that's what we need to do a better job of. And it's just an interesting time, I can say.
He's Russell Wilson. He's on the cover of Wheaties. By the way, how are my Seahawks going to look?
I think we're going to be great this year. I'm super excited about our new offensive coordinator, Schottenheimer. I think he's done a great job so far, and it's been exciting just to see, to have Dwayne Brown at left tackle, and have him here for the whole year. To have, Doug Baldwin feeling great, Tyler Lockett looking great. We got Brandon Marshall. Guy's caught 950 some balls, in his career. Has done some amazing things. He's a star, and we got so many other players, and I'm excited about the running backs too. So I think we're going to be really good. And obviously we got Bobby Wagner and KJ Wright, helping lead that defense. So I think we're going to have a great team. And it reminds me a lot of 2012. And I got to the Seahawks. Nobody had great high expectations or anything like that. But you create. The great thing about football is, no matter what the critics say or no matter what people think, it's. You find out between the white lines, for 60 minutes, and that's what we get to find out, week in and week out.
Do you get a playoff share from the Yankees this year?
What I'm hoping for is that the Yankees win the World Series, because then I feel like I've been a part of the journey. To go to training camp and to be around all that, and that was amazing. I've been a Yankees fan. Ironically, I've been a Yankees fan since I was a little kid.
But if the Yankees win the World Series, Russ, will you go to the parade?
I'm not sure if I'll be available to go to the parade. I'll be in the middle of trying to get away from Aaron Donald, probably that week. But
are you going back to spring training next year?
Yeah, I plan to. That'd be a lot of fun. You learn so much, to be able to, sit down and talk with some of the best players to ever play the game, and just be able to. They do a great job of bringing Hall of Famers back and all that kind of stuff, and just to be able to sit down with people and talk about what success looks like and why they've been successful. The thing is, they still have. The same bottles in the training room, for cleaning up your legs and all that kind of stuff as they did way back in the day, with some of the best players to ever play the game. And it's this idea of the tradition and this idea of champions, and everybody. One of the things they say with the Yankees is, once you put on the pinstripes, you're immortal. And it's just an amazing thing, and they do an amazing job of and a lot of that's attributed to Cashman and what he's done, and just the organization, and it's fun watching those guys play, that's for sure. And those guys can really swing the bat, man. Watching those guys hit home runs, and to be able to get in the batting cage and get on the field with them and take grounders and swing away too as well was a lot of fun, that's for sure.
He's Russell Wilson Jr. III. He's on the cover of Wheaties. Please tell Sierra that we said hello, and good luck against the Broncos.
Thanks, bro. I'm gonna have to see you do the Level Up Challenge dance that Sierra's been doing, man. I got to see you. You got to send me a video.
Wait a minute.
Go against the grain, bud.
Thank you, Russell.
All right, bud. I'll talk to you soon.
That's Russell Wilson Jr. III.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV or download the Dan Patrick Show app.